Okay, this next video stroke analysis, I'm going to be talking about the swing path of the racket on forehand volley and the backhand volley, and see how it is different when the ball is met at different heights in relationship to the body. This is the great Mark Knowles, probably one of the best doubles players in the world for many, many years. Former #1, Grand Slam winner, etc. I think he has a really pure volley, and that's why he's such a good doubles player. And I have a few clips here, some high forehand and then backhand volleys, so you can follow. Hopefully you'll be able to follow what I'm trying to teach you here. Now, if you've taken lessons from me or read some of my articles about the volley, the spin of choice for the volley is a slice. You should always try to slice your volleys. Yes, you can drive them a little bit, but there'll always be a hint of slice. And the slice meaning hitting the ball from high to low. And if you've been on the court with me, I always say hitting the ball from the outside in. If you're righty, from right to left. If you're lefty, from left to right. And not just punching the volley, but swinging slightly across your body, because you don't really punch, but straight forward. You just more go across the body. So let me roll the tape here a little bit, and I'm going to show you what's going to happen right here. Now, the first move, I've done a video analysis of the first move, is always to lay your wrist back and keep your elbow tucked in. And Mark right here shows a great, you can call it the chicken wing right here, the bent elbow right there, and the wrist laid back, which is awesome. Now, watch this volley. The first volley here, I'm going to be focusing more on a swing path. I mean, you can also observe a lot of good things, like where the weight of the weight is on his back foot right here, ready to go forward. This is kind of the two-step volley I mentioned earlier, where you step out or put your weight on the outside leg first. But let's stay here on my thought, which will be the swing path of the racket. Now watch how his arm is bent and his wrist is laid back. Now this is kind of a low volley below the waist. Watch how the racket goes down and across the body, meaning it's going more this way. Across towards the other court there, that guy in the green shirt there, when he's making contact, and it's going across the ball right there. Instead of just punching through and forward, his arm, see, is on the outside of his body right here. See, on the outside of his body. Okay, when he gets done, the racket is almost across his shoulder right here. So he really swung across the body, and that's what you want to do. The lower the ball gets, the more across you're going to swing. Now, I happen to have two volleys in succession there that are kind of the same. There's this coach coming in right here. Watch again, as the ball is pretty low right now. He's going to, again, that first move, he's going to tuck the elbow in, keep it late, and lay the wrist back. And look how this one, even more, since the ball was even lower right there, made contact even lower, the racket goes across the body again. So the lesson here is the lower the volley gets, not only you hit it with a slice, but you're also going to hit across. So I'm going to show you a very low backhand volley right there. And it's going to be the same thing. Watch the racket. He starts up above the ball, okay? And watch how the racket is going to come down and across. See that, where the racket is going down and across the body. So you can't punch those volleys. You can't go through those volleys, but you want to swing across. Now he absorbs a little bit of the pace by laying his wrist back a little bit, but that's just a whole different topic. Right now we're just concentrating on the swing path. See, the racket is out here, and the racket is going to swing towards you here. Boom, coming across the body right there. So that's what you want to do on the lower volleys. Learn to swing across a little bit more. Now I'm going to show you right away a high backhand volley, and then he's going to see the difference right there, where it's going to be more, this time the swing path is going to be more through the volley, but still, if you can see it, he's still at the end coming across, coming towards the camera right here. But now this time he's going to be swinging more through the volley, and here is more across the body right there. So the difference between the high one, the driving, this is more of a, it's not a high volley, but it's just pretty much a waist level volley. So he's going to go through it, and right here he's going to come across it, and that's what you want to really try to remember when you hit your low volleys, and to come across the ball a little bit more than driving through the ball. Let me take you to a regular forehand volley right here, and then we'll go to a couple of high forehand volleys right there. We'll show you the difference as well here on that one. Now watch this one. That's going to be the different one, where here he is actually going to go, oops, sorry, let me go back to the high forehand volley right there. So this one, watch how he's going to set up for this volley right there. The ball is going to be up high, and then what you see that is great right there, okay? Let me just put this in frame all by itself, is watch the weight transfer. Watch how all the weight is on the outside leg. I'm not getting sidetracked right there, but so many good things on this video where he's loading up all the weight on the outside leg right here, and he's going to transfer the weight. So this is part of the stepping. He's going to use his power right here. Now watch let's go back on the topic here. Watch the racket. Now this is more of a through volley right there. This is more going through the ball, and maybe a little bit of a punching motion, but he's slicing it. Contact, the face is square, and then he opens up the face a little bit right there to slice the volley right there. But this is more of a through motion versus a when he came across earlier. Let me speed it up to where we want to be right here. Sorry, I just didn't cue that up, but here we go. Here they are. Right here to the low volley across right there. That ball is going to come across his body is a little bit more. So just the lesson here to remember is, here we go, it's all queued up, is on this one right here, making contact high, making contact low. Now watch what happens right here. The racket comes across more. He's going to carve the ball. Here he's going to drive the ball. So try to remember that great tip on your forehand, your backhand volleys, to as much as you can to go across the ball. So let's go for a low backhand volley now, and then right here I'll put a high backhand volley and show you the difference here. He's going to come across the ball here, and on that one he's going to go through the ball there. So there's your tip right there, just to learn to come across on your forehand volley, on your low forehand volley, and on your low backhand volley to try to carve the ball. So just like on your ground strokes at the baseline, you learn to come across the ball. When the ball is out of your strike zone, at the net you also have a strike zone. So remember that great tip. Okay, so outside in on the forehand and the backhand, swinging across the body a little bit more when the balls are below your knees. Hope you enjoyed the tip, and you can read more about the volleys on the Volley tab.